It's Betty time, and I am 26 years old, and I live in Toronto, but recently I've been in a bit of a rut where all I've been doing is working and sleeping, and that's the same thing I did when I lived in New Brunswick, except there I paid cheaper rent and I had more friends and family. So I made a 30 before 30 list to sort of inspire me to get back on the ball and chase my goals or whatever. Number one is to release a new EP or an album. This has been a dream of mine for like ever. I do have an EP called Coffee Drinker, but that was like 3 years ago, and I've got a lot of songs written, but just putting it together and having the money to produce it and everything like that is expensive, and I want it to be perfect. So that would be my number one. Number two is to star in or create a music video. This can be for myself or for somebody else. I don't really care. So if there are any bands or artists out there looking for a leading lady for your music video, I just think it'd be so much fun. Like, I'm not an actress, but I don't know. I feel like I could do it. Just like look really pretty in the back of a car, like wind in my hair. Number three is to go on a mini tour. Like, if I get the album slash EP done, to just like tour a couple cities in Canada, even just the East Coast or even just a couple places around Ontario. I think it'd be so much fun. I've never been on a real tour before, and it's a dream. I think it's doable though. If I can do the first two, then I could do that. Like, these all have to do with music so far. Let's move on. Number four is to go to Harry Potter World. Self-explanatory. I want to taste butterbeer. Number five is to work on a cruise ship. I would like to do this before I'm 30. I know this whole list is 30 before 30, but some of these are very like bucket list, lifetime kind of things. But I don't think I'd be able to work on a cruise after 30 because you have to like share rooms, and I just feel like I'm already a little too old for that. And if I can't do that, I would like to go on a cruise, specifically an Alaskan cruise, because that's just what the dream's always been. I don't know why, but any cruise would be fine. If I go somewhere tropical, I'm not complaining, especially when it's April and snowing outside here. So yeah, I want to go on a cruise or work on a cruise or both. Number six is to visit every province in Canada. I didn't add territories just in case because I feel like that's a lot less doable. But I mean, if I get them too, that's cool. But so far, I have New Brunswick, PEI, Nova Scotia, Quebec, Ontario, and Alberta. Number seven is to see Simon and Garfunkel live in concert. I had tickets to see them when they were going to be in Halifax when I was like 20. And one of them, I think Art, got sick, so they canceled it, and I was heartbroken. So I know they're not touring right now, but I really want to see them before one of us dies. Number eight is to read 12 books in a year. I know that's very laughable to those who are readers, but I am not a reader. And I think a book a month is a very realistic goal. I'm on my third book of this year, and it's April, so like this could be the year I make it happen, but if not, I've got a couple more left before 30. Number nine is to get a rescue dog or a dog from a shelter. I am obsessed with dogs right now. And I mean, I have been for a while, but like since moving to Toronto, which is a very like dog friendly city, I want a dog so bad. But I'm resisting because my work schedule and everything is really bad. But my New Year's resolution is to go for a walk every day. And as a reward for that, if I do it, which I have so far, is to get a dog. Oh, I'm so excited. So that's gonna happen. Maybe. I don't know. I understand there's a lot of cons and I have to really think about that, but I gave myself a year to think about it. Number 10 is to create a photography project or portfolio, or even just like an Instagram dedicated to photography It's something I'm very passionate about, but I get really anxious taking like my nice camera out in public because I'm scared I'm gonna get it broken or stolen, or I don't know, I'm just gonna be really like awkward taking pictures of things in public. I need to get over that fear, but right now I just take a lot of pictures of myself, but they're like really good pictures of myself because I'm beautiful, obviously. Number 11 is to not live paycheck to paycheck, which is hard for somebody who works in customer service most of the time or the hospitality industry. It's not like a high paying career, but I was doing pretty good until my student loans started coming out. Number 12 is to make something every day for a month. So that could be a video, writing a song, taking a picture. It doesn't even have to be the same thing every day for a month, but just like force myself to be creative because it's very easy to just be lazy. Number 13 is to learn a little bit of piano. My little brother is doing great with piano, and I know absolutely nothing. I can like do it by ear, but like I can't read notes. I've never been able to read notes because I'm too stubborn to learn. But I'd just like to be able to be like, oh, this is a C chord. I don't even know if that's a thing on piano. I think it is. But like I just want to learn and be able to like write very simple, beautiful songs on piano. I think it'd be a nice switch up from the guitar. Number 14 is to get 3 more tattoos. I only have 2, and I just feel like that's such a dumb number to have. And I would like to have more by the time I'm 30, because after 30, I will probably still want more. I don't know where I was going with that. I just want 3 more relatively soon, and I think having it on a list of things I want to do before I'm 30 is a good way to get it done. Number 15, we're halfway through, is to go all out at a music festival. I've only ever done like a day trip to a music festival, like a full-on one, and I'm actually knocking this one off this year because Toronto Sarah and I are going to Lollapalooza in Chicago, and we're definitely gonna go all out because what's the point of going if you're not gonna go all out? Number 16 is to go to a Whose Line Is It Anyway taping or to a Who's live show. Ryan Stiles is my man crush every day, and I'm obsessed with Colin Mockery, and I just want to be in their presence and watch their improv greatness. I love them so much. I don't know if this is doable or not because I don't know when they're touring or when they're taping. I don't even think they're taping this season. I'm pretty sure Ryan said something on his Twitter about it. I'm not a stalker. Number 17 is to do an all-inclusive vacation. Like so many people go down south and they just sit on a beach for a week with drinks, and that sounds amazing. And I've never done it. I've never had like a group of friends to go, and I would usually choose a different vacation. But I think it's like a rite of passage for Canadians to go south in the winter. And I've never done it, so I want to. Number 18 and 19 are visit New York City and visit California. I really want to go to both. Clearly, it might take a little while to get there. I'm pretty close to New York right now. Like, I could drive there if I rented a car. But California is a little bit harder to get to. But I really want to do both. Maybe I'll wait till Trump isn't president anymore. Number 20 is to live on the West Coast or out of country. I've always wanted to live out of country, but I've moved a lot in the past 10 years, and it turns out it's really expensive. So moving outside of Canada would probably be even more expensive, but I think the West Coast would be more like in my budget. And when we were deciding on where to move in 2017 for Sarah May to go to school, I really wanted Victoria. So I did a lot of research on that, and she really wanted Toronto. So we came to Toronto. Number 21 is a little cheesy, but I would like to fall in love again. I've only I've just been single for like 3.5 years, and as much as I love it, I also like being in love. So it's number 21 on my list. Number 22, I have like no control over because it is be a bridesmaid. I just like the idea. I think it'd be really fun. And I love my friends, so go get married, why don't ya? Number 23 is a lot less likely to happen now that I've moved out of New Brunswick, but it has become fluent in French. I can speak a little now. The past 2 years when I worked at the Best Western, it was a very bilingual kind of job. So I picked up quite a bit, I think, and I was doing okay, at least with hotel related terms. But since I've moved to Toronto, I've spoken French maybe twice, and it's been very hi, how are you kind of French, like nothing big. But I think it'd be really cool to be like, oh yeah, I'm bilingual. Right now I say I'm functional in French, which I'm not even sure is true. Number 24 is to learn how to sail a boat or drive a boat. I know nothing about boats, yet I am obsessed with them. My bedroom is covered with like nautical things and like just paintings of boats. I just love them. If I see boats, it makes my day like so much better. I think they're beautiful, and I'd like to know how to drive one or sail one or do whatever. I don't know. I will settle for just spending the summer on a boat. Number 25 is to create a signature cocktail. I am obsessed with beverages. If you know me in real life, this is 100% true. Like, I don't care about food half as much as I care about drinks. Like, not even alcoholic drinks, just like beverages, liquids. I love them. So I think it'd be really neat to just like create my own. The Betty time. I don't know. The name is a work in progress. So is the drink because I haven't started this at all. And then my number 26 is also to do with beverages. I would like to drink water only for 2 weeks. I love beverages so much. I don't know if this is even like, this is just a challenge for me, but I know water is so good for me, but man, it does not have the taste that I want. But 2 weeks isn't that long. I could do it. I could do it. Number 27 is interview somebody that I find influential or someone that I look up to. I don't really know how to go about making this happen, but it's something that I think would be really inspiring. I don't even know who I would want to like interview. Actually, I know a lot of people I would want to interview, but yeah, I want to do that. Number 28 is cut off all my hair. I have a lot of it right now, and I don't think I could do like shave it all off, but I want to like have very short hair. I just think it would be so much easier to deal with and just like wake up and go. Not that I don't do that already, but usually I wear my hair up. And like, what's even the point of having long hair if I'm gonna wear it in a pony or a bun every day? And it usually just like gets really annoying. I don't know. I think I'd look a lot like my mom if I had short hair, like really short hair, because she does. But she's growing hers out, so maybe if I cut mine off at the same time, it would balance out. That would actually be so Freaky Friday. I'm gonna run that by her. Number 29 is get my gallbladder/gallstones removed. I've had them for over a year now, and I'm just scared and I don't want to do it, but it's for my health. But then I haven't had an attack in like, ooh, I should knock on wood for this. It's been a couple months. But I know I have to get them removed, but It makes me really nervous and I don't want to. Surgery is so scary. But so is the pain of gallstones. Oh my God. I've never experienced a pain more painful. So yeah, should really get those removed, and maybe having them on this list will get it done. Maybe. And finally, drum roll please, number 30 is pay off half of my student loans, which is about $25K. I would like to think I'll be making more money in a couple of years and be able to do that. I just paid $800 to them yesterday. That was really sad to see it go out of my bank account. But I think the more I work and like the more steady I pay it back, like I think maybe 20K. I've got a lot of loans. I'm very in debt. Hi, nice to meet you. I'm in debt. So those are my 30 things that I would like to do before I'm 30, or at least in my lifetime. I will probably do like a part 2 where I see where I'm at maybe next year or when I'm 28, just to see how far I've gotten. But subscribe so you can see that and see my journey of fulfilling all of these amazing things that I want to do. Betty buys!